Howdy, 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 and good morning, gang. Today you're joining me at Donington Park for the British Touring Cars. However, right now it is the Carrera GT Cup. And they just come off a safety car, and I should be expecting them any second here. But yeah, after the Carrera GT Cup will be the first race of the touring cars. Oh, that Domino's livery at the back is cool. I do like that. So yeah, that's how we're kicking off the day. Let's see what else is about. So the Porsche Carrera Cup race has just ended. They're going from the track through to that bit. If you guys know Donny, there's just the podiums on the other side there. Speaking of podiums, I think that there is the podium for the British touring cars. But I could be wrong. But I've not seen that there for other events, so I'm pretty sure that that's what that's doing there. There goes the ambulance. Whee! Yeah, next up is first British touring car champs. That should be pretty exciting. I think I'm going to stay right here. And then as the race goes on, I think what I'm going to do is go over there, because over there they've got a Jumbotron. So it's like a perfect angle, because they come down, well, because I'll be there, they come around that corner. You can see them, and just before they come around the corner, you can turn and watch them on the Jumbotron. Or the big TV, Megatron. No, Megatron's a transformer in it. There's a wrecked one. I couldn't see damage. Then again, I've had that happen in the past where I haven't seen the damage, and it's because I'm looking at the screen. If I'd have looked with my own natural eyes, I would have, actually seen it. Right, I see the touring cars are out and ready. So this should be happening in no time. There's loads of people up on the track as well. Don't know if you can see them through the fence there, but yeah, they're not hanging around. The show is about to get started. Wow, he's cooking. How is that? I don't even know what that was. Got a bit of a lick on though. All right. Hell yeah! So the first of a series of touring cars are now getting ready for the race, which is in about 15 minutes time. Just gonna get warmed up. And then it looks like we got pace, not pace car, but safety car. Not sure why there's two, but there's got to be a reason. One serves one purpose and one serves another. Right, so they're now going to go around the track and meet up with all these people that are stood on the track, stand around for about 10 minutes, get ready, And then we're off to the races. We got people up there in the VIP area getting hyped up, ready for the start of the race. The atmosphere is feeling pretty good, so let's do this. Whenever I come here and watch the touring cars, and I see how many people are at the pits at the beginning like this, I always get like Formula One type of vibes. Because there's not even like hundreds of people stood around in the pits, there's like thousands. It's crazy how many people are in the pits. I mean, look at that. That's just around one team alone. Then you got all the other different teams, right? It's so many people. The last of the cars are just going now on their warm-up lap. I want to go get in my position in front of the Jumbotron and watch this corner, I reckon. I think that's going to be my spot for the race. Alright, I'm in my spot. I can hear the roar of the engines. Wow. They're really giving it the beans already. Right, here we go, first corner. They look so cool, all packed together. Brilliant. And that's the first race over. The flocks of people are going to go get lunch because it's a lunch break now. There's a couple of old touring cars here. So I've just had a bit of a mooch around, get some pictures for my social medias. This Peugeot 405 is pretty cool. I never really followed touring cars, so I don't really know any of the older ones. But what I do know is that I like the old Mondeos, because I always have done. Or for my American viewers, the Contour SVT. And what's the Mondeo in the States called now? Gosh, I just looked it up the other day as well on Google. Oh gosh, I can't remember now. Fusion? Is it the Fusion? I can't remember. Anyway, let's go see if there's any Hot Wheels for sale and I can spend some money. As it's lunch break, I'm just going to go back to the car and get some munches and see what other spots I can find. Honda Beat. We'll start with what else is hiding in the... Oh, you guys probably won't like this as much as I do, but quite rare glow-in-the-dark paint Beetle. Doesn't actually glow in the dark, gang, but you don't see that paint all that often. What else have we got? Don't see anything around here. A little bit bland here. Okay, this Evo looks a little bit interesting. Definitely got an aftermarket wang. And I don't think that pillow in the dash is standard either. Mustang. We see anything? We do see anything? I don't see anything. So there's a McLaren in Golf colours. Very bright, liveried Focus there. Let's dip down here. See if there's anything of interest. No. A bit of a bland car park today, folks. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff around. I'm just not walking in the right spots. Bit of a wounder. Oh, speaking of bit of a wounder. Ouch. Oh, okay. This is a cool spot. I need to grab a Rat Bastard crew card and I need to card this guy. This is freaking sick. Oh man, that's cool. I love the winch. Oh, if anyone from the Rat Bastard crew watches my channel, let me know if this is you. If not, you're getting recruited today, pal. Oh, the light bar in the back glass. Yeah, dude, that is definitely Rat Bastard worthy. I'm glad I came this way. I gotta remember how to find that car now. Oh, that was so cool. And just as I approach my car, there's a lovely classic 911 here. Just two down from mine. Wow, that's nice. Should get a picture of that really. And I think I will. And then there's a, I don't know how many of you guys actually like these. RCZ there. I like the back, the glass. I've always liked the glass on these right here. Looks cool, doesn't it? And I suppose my American viewers don't get to see these, so this is for my Yankee guys. Right, let's get some food and get back to racing action. Right, lunch break is over. I've got my Rat Bastard card. Relocated my dude. I've carded him. Gotta make sure it's visible. Put it on the driver's side. See, he's got a USC thing, so he's been to Santa Pod before. I bet you he's already in the group, but we'll see. Cool. I love the snorkel. That's well cool. Oh, I didn't see this on the way out. Nice Chimera. Lovely. Baby blue BMW. I do like baby blue on certain cars. And I reckon it's quite fitting on that BMW, if I'm honest. Yeah, very nice. There's another BMW there in that baby blue color. It must be a factory color. I've never really noticed, if I'm honest. One thing I will say, there must be a bit of a trend, because that McLaren was that color earlier, but I think that's because he was looking for a Golf livery. But also, it's the same color that the new Hyundais are, isn't it? It's that sort of baby blue color going on. So definitely a popular choice. Another popular choice of color, actually, and you see it on these third generation Scirocco's, is that green. See the green up there? That's see that green quite a bit. Nice GT3 Porsche there. Ooh. Yeah. But yeah, that green is a popular choice, because here's a Corsa in that green. Oh, nice Aston there. I have no idea which model that is. And a nice Giulia next to it. Wow. Lovely. The Gill and pair look nice together, don't they? Lotus Elise over there, also in green, before it was popular. And then, it's not a Brera, is it? Don't think so. A nice 911. And I think that's about it as far as interesting vehicles go. See if I'll spot anything else in a minute. So just getting on the grid, which is actually right here. And you look at that cloud, just absolutely dumping water down. But if you stop and look for a sec, you can actually see that the wind is blowing in that direction. So if that stays on that side of the track, scoots over that way, we might dodge it. If not, that corner is definitely going to be, that's the first corner right over there, it's definitely going to be a wet one. I have a feeling we're going to dodge it. The wind is very strong. I'm sure you can hear it on my microphone. Just have a look at the MSV flags right there. They're proper flapping away. And I can feel it as I'm walking across this field. So, just going to get a drink and get myself in a good position for the second race of the day. Right, trying to go get to my spot. These boys are getting ready. Going over to the S's.
Focus is out. Meanwhile, just in time, so he gets the signal. Don't overtake because the safety car's coming.
The safety car is in at the end of this lap, so if we wanted to add the top, then we already had on
So the safety car is in after this lap, and we should see some ripping around.
So I think he won't be too keen to dive in for a wet, that's for sure.
It is last of the safety.
A bit late now, but
it's worth a punt if you're way down, yeah.
There you go, all the race cars, hot in anticipation.
And that means we're about to go back.
We're about to see him cook.
Race speed, Tom Chilton, Tom Ingram.
it's placed now, it's got through all of that. And Dan Camich is. It's certainly the case. It's pretty impressive to be back through the Melbourne League.
It's just started to absolutely heave it down. This is going to make some exciting racing. One car just come off right in front of me. There's only like 2 or 3 laps left. Oh, I'm going to get wet, I am. Holy moly, the heavens just opened right up. Right, here we go. Final lap. And I don't think there's a safety car out. So, should be giving it the full. Oh no, there is a safety car. I tell a lie. So that's how that's going to end on this race, I think. But I reckon the track will dry before the next race starts, which is only in like an hour and a half, I want to say. I'm just heading back in from my second break, trying to do my usual thing and, you know, car park find, right? And I've just spotted this, which looks like a very short wheelbase Toyota Land Cruiser. I almost walked right past this because it's a bit of a rare but nobody cares, I reckon. I don't think we get these normally here in the UK. And at first I thought it was just a... Cause when the only time I really see a short wheelbase truck like this is like a Mitsubishi. But then I saw the Toyota badge, so I had to go and inspect. And it says Land Cruiser on the back. That's the smallest Land Cruiser I've ever seen, really. Sure of it. Let's see what else. Any other rare stuff floating around. A couple of more car spots while I'm just taking my second break of the day. I believe this is a... Whoa! Just lost my hat. It's still that windy. Anyway. Where was I? 964. In a lovely colour. I don't have a fancy editor to take out that bit with the hat, so I'll just leave that in for comic value. And then also spotted over here is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. I know that because it says 6 on the back. It's nice. I think a lot of people are a big fan of the 5s and 6s, especially in the whites that this one is in. Yes. Right, onwards. I actually quite like this S4. To me, this is right along the... This is like just before Audi started to get a bit too aggressive with their S cars. That still looks a bit like a sleeper to me. You know, you wouldn't expect that to be a V6 turbo, would you? I suppose the giveaway is the badge and the chromed out wing mirrors if you know your S Audis. But if you didn't, you wouldn't expect that to be that fast, I don't think. Ooh, there's a Bentley up there as well. So you guys see the Bentley on the right there? Pick them up pretty cheap. You can probably get one of them for like 9-10 grand. But the thing is, see, that's more of like a Land Cruiser size. Anyway, even though it's a Hilux. But back to the the Bentleys. It'll cost you that just in maintenance. So whilst you can buy them cheap, can you afford to keep them maintained is the question. Right, Porsche Carrera Cup, and then the last touring car race of the day. Then we're going to get out of here.
In his second season of the Porsche Junior, with that bright big car. Search for the next Porsche Junior. Cox corner over the rollers down the
This is the final lap of the Carrera Cup. And then we'll have the final race of the touring cars for the day. And then that's it. There's a cup car here that didn't quite make it to the end of the race, getting taken away just before the last race of the day with the British touring cars. This is it. She's loaded up. Away she goes. Marshall's blowing the whistle. Onwards with other track stuff. I'm just heading to the last race now. I'm in this convoy of lorries that are parked in a V. There's nothing but lorries. It's almost like I'm back at Convoy at the park again. But to be fair, this mass amounts of lorries isn't an unusual sight here at Donny. Right, gang, let's go watch this final race and get out of here, I guess. These guys are wrapping up the day. I didn't see any of the minis race, if I'm honest. Sorry to those guys. Maybe next time, gang. So, third race of the day, final race of the day, about to start. And one thing I've never actually captured before is, as you can see, all the teams are there, waiting, watching, in anticipation. Like, all the pits have just got people gathered in them, watching the TVs, rooting for their team. Right, that's it. They're off. Cool lighting setup. Right, let's see if I can get into this grandstand, or if you gotta pay.
Going on here for fifth place between Chilton and Hill.
Alright, gang. Well, gang, that's another day done and dusted at beautiful Donington Park. I'm now going to beat the masses as they all get to their cars and scramble off home. Should I leg it? Feeling pretty young. Anyway, if you guys made it this far, feel free to drop a like and definitely subscribe for more content like this in the future.